I'm going to tell you a story of something I did to a toxic boss that I'm not necessarily proud of. Maybe I could get in trouble for it, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And disclaimer, this is not something that I would do. I mean, it's something I did do, but don't do it. I know a lot of you have had toxic bosses, bully coworkers, really just extremely toxic and abusive work environments. So I don't have to go over all of the details except for the fact that I had a bad boss who constantly talked down to me, would literally yell at me, would not come out to help us with anything important, led by like toxic positivity. It was just really incredibly stressful, especially the fact that she was making like 5 times what I was making. It got to the point where she was actively bullying me in front of my staff. Like I was in charge of them and she would just make my life really hard. I was already on my way out. I got headhunted for another job that was like way better, better pay, everything. I was so happy to be getting out of there. But she would say things that would like really get under my skin and were really hurtful, and I know she was trying to do that. And so what I did was, in their office, in her office, there was a cabinet, a filing cabinet that was bolted to the floor, like it couldn't go anywhere. Sometimes we would drop files back there, pens, things we just couldn't get them. I may or may not have made a rotten egg at home and very gently placed it behind behind the filing cabinet. I hope I hope that they don't see this. But it's a lesson, right? Like, so the other thing was the office was super tiny. There was no windows. It was one of those little like hole in the wall offices in a back corner of like a back room, no ventilation. Like it was in the middle of the summer. I'm sure that was some comeuppance.